Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So as part of Exxaro's strategy to utilize digital tools in meetings, AVA was implemented 6 months ago at the only open cast mine that we have on the ECC complex. At DCM East, we utilize AVA to track production, to analyze production cycles, as well as report on 68 of the contractor machines that we have on site. These contractor machines include 10 excavators, 29 trucks, and 29 ancillary machines. Through AVA, we have screens displayed all across the mines, and these screens can be found in our mine control room, our engineering workshops, as well as our projects boardroom. This allows the engineering and the mining teams to be able to react quickly when and if required. Now, I'll just like to show you the live screen that we have, which is currently what is happening at ECC. And I know Thabo said that red shows danger, but not in this case. Gray instead is the one that we should be worried about. Okay, so there we have it. So this is the live screen of what is currently happening at ECC. So this is currently as it stands. So we are talking about real-time live information. And in addition to this, we also have dashboards which are displayed all across the mine. And through these dashboards, we're able to see the number of loads that are currently being achieved for that hour. We're able to track the truck that is loading, highlighted by the yellow that is seen there, and the trucks that are queuing, highlighted by the blue. So this actually helps us that when you're not in the pit, you are able to know exactly what is happening in the pit. So out of these out of AVA, we also have 8 reports that can be accessed directly from AVA at any time, with 4 of these reports being sent out every morning to the teams. Now, these reports include production report, it includes cycle review reports, the loader as well as the truck report, and the speeding report. And I'd like to hand over to my colleague, David, who's not my husband, to take you through how we use the reports.
Okay, thank you very much, Tseho. I joined Exxaro, early last year, and I must say that I'm excited to be here. There's certain things that I saw that, this is some of the things that we do in carrying out our work and in the way we behave. And there's one thing that I learned, and I'm going to do a little bit of a twist to that. And I'm going to need your assistance, in doing that. I know that we normally say safety always, all the way, health always, all the way, environment always, all the way. But I'm going to do a twist. Perhaps maybe I'm a bit late with that twist. Maybe that twist has already happened. But I'm going to need your help in saying digitalization always, all the way. Right? I hope my voice assists me in doing that. Okay, I'm going to prepare myself just for some 2 seconds. Digitalization always. Digitalization always. Thank you very much. Thank you. I must say that my encounter with AVA, it started when I got a call from a friend of mine, Kennedy. I'd like to think he's here. Kennedy works at Mafube. And he told me, David, there's this nice system that we're busy running now at Mafube. Is giving us a lot of benefits. And I said to him, at Kennedy, I've got a lot of work. I'm struggling with production. I don't want any more. I don't want any load. I just want to carry on doing my work, and that's it. And he said, look, David, there's a lot of benefits to this. You've got to try it. And I asked him, Kennedy, who knows about this call? Does Daniel know about it? No. Does Bram know about it? No. Does Nombasa know about it? No. Then I said, you know what? Just keep it between us. This call never happened. Okay. Yeah, so, like I said, we're very excited. We're very excited with AVA. And, really AVA has opened a lot of doors that were really close to us, closed to us in our operation. It has given us, 24-hour visibility to our operation. And, there's a lot of data. I mean, as the trucks go up and down to excavators, and excavators are swinging and water bowsers are watering down the roads. There's a lot of data, that we were previously missing. All that information was lost and you never had access to. AVA is that one platform that really allows us to be able to have that information. Should one be lost and you want to get a bit of understanding on how things fared on the previous day, you are able to play back, and go back down to the minute of what really happened on the ground, and you're able to make better decisions, based on that. And I must say also that, with all this data, we are able to get, new insights into the inner workings of our operations. And this insight is insight that we really never had, before. And also, I must say that the closest that we've come to AVA previously was that you'd have your machine downloads, and no offense to the suppliers that are here. I can see that there's some suppliers here, and no offense, really, this is not meant at you, it is not pointed at you. Okay, I know that, there's chips that one would put on machines and would get downloads, from those chips. But the disadvantage with this is that you have to wait for the next day, and pull out that memory stick and go and download and get someone to manipulate the information so that you can get the information that you want out of it. But all that is now in the past with AVA. You're able to have all that information right there and then. And I must say that, look, we're very excited about this too. I've spoken about the world that this opens to us. And I must say that, this AVA is more like, knowing what's happening in the world, And, for us is that knowledge that you have of the world whereby you basically know everything. You know every word ever gossiped, You know every picture ever taken. You know every video ever taken. Every book ever written about your operation. And all that, you've got that in your pocket or in the palm of your hand. And I think that's what AVA gives to us. And by the way, I don't work for AVA. I'm just telling as to what our experience is with it. Okay? And I just want to say that this tool, it will grow to become a snare that no data will be able to escape. And we're quite excited about this. And we're looking forward to very good operational days ahead of us. Tseho has touched on the reports that this system gives us. But what I've got behind me, just 3 reports that I'll touch on. This report here, it talks about the speed infringements. With speed infringements, we are to, at any point in time, be able to see on our machines who is speeding and who's driving well. And it allows us to be able to make proper corrective actions. And then the slide in the middle here, it shows us the cycle time analysis. Normally before, when you talk about cycle time, this was an untouched area. It was an area whereby you needed some special skill to be able to do it. If there's some information on cycle time, you'd be asked, who did this? If it's a graduate, take the information with a pinch of salt. If it's a consultant, then great. We can work with the information. But I must say that, maybe, I don't know if there are consultants here, but obviously you are one work short or one job short. Let me put it that way. So all this information on cycle time, it really helps us, and the information is there. You don't have to go out with stopwatches, stand on viewpoints, watch machines working, and take cycle times and time studies and that. Okay, and then we've got information there also on the haul distances. Previously, you've had to get foremans, drive LDVs from the loading point up to the tipping point, to measure the haul distance. But now we now have all this handy. The system can give us the information at any point in time. I thank you very much.